Hello everyone and welcome to a new video dedicated to our beloved Snoopy and the world of Peanuts. Today we analyze a strip published on October 30th, 1950, featuring Charlie Brown, Patty, and Shermie. In this strip, Schulz gives us a scene full of subtle and surreal humor. Charlie Brown receives birthday greetings from Shermie and Patty, but soon realizes that basic details such as the cake and candles are missing altogether. This creates an ironic and unexpected ending, perfectly in keeping with the unique style of the Peanuts. We will discover together how Charles Schulz turned a seemingly simple situation into a memorable moment. Get ready for trivia, anecdotes, and reflections on the role of these characters in Peanuts history. Let's get started. The strip opens with Shermie enthusiastically saying, "Happy birthday, Charlie Brown," while Patty observes the scene. Charlie Brown responds with a simple well, suggesting some surprise, but also some skepticism. This first vignette sets the stage for the irony to follow. Schulz thus introduces the ironic atmosphere that pervades the entire strip. Fun fact: birthdays in the Peanut strips are often treated ironically. Schulz uses these festive moments to highlight his characters' insecurities and frustrations, turning a joyous occasion into a surreal situation. Charlie Brown, staring at the empty plate, in his usual naive and confident tone, asks, "Don't I get to blow out any candles?" A simple question, but one that introduces the first element of frustration. Shermie and Patty remain silent, also staring at the plate. This vignette marks the beginning of disappointment, a recurring theme in Charlie Brown's life. The birthday theme is used here in an ironic way. In the Peanut strips, Charlie Brown's expectations are often disappointed, making him a deeply human character close to the reader. This vignette is a perfect example of how Schulz manages to turn a mundane moment into something deeply meaningful. In this vignette, we witness a response that amplifies the surreal tone of the scene. Patty, in a disarming tone, explains, "We didn't know how old you are, so we left them out." This response is followed by Charlie Brown's inevitable question, "Where's the cake?" His tone is now marked by growing frustration, while the absence of a cake is the twist that propels the reader toward the punchline. We all know the cake is a universal symbol of celebration, and its absence in this strip represents the essence of the difficulties Charlie Brown faces in life. This theme is one of the reasons why Peanuts is beloved. We can all identify with the small, everyday disappointments. And here comes the great ending. Shermie, with almost disarming candor, confesses, "We weren't even sure it was really your birthday, so we didn't bring one." A conclusion that completely overturns Charlie Brown's expectations, leaving him empty-handed and without a real party. This punchline perfectly embodies Schulz's bitter and subtle humor. Charlie Brown, the hopeful but constantly disappointed little boy, becomes a universal symbol of resilience in the face of life's small injustices. In Peanuts, birthdays are never exactly as expected. Charlie Brown is never really at the center of a big event, which reflects his continuing sense of inadequacy and his view of life as something difficult. This theme recurs in many of Schulz's strips. Charles Schulz was a master at telling stories that were simple but loaded with meaning. In this strip, minimalism is everything. Few characters, few words, yet the situation unfolds in a perfectly understandable and funny way. The Peanuts' humor is often ironic and melancholy. Charlie Brown is never truly happy, but his sadness is always told in such a way that the reader cannot help but smile. This October 30th, 1950 strip is a perfect example of how Schulz manages to mix comedy and sadness in a unique way. It is a small masterpiece of irony and subtle humor. How about you? Have you ever thrown a party without cake? Let us know in the comments.
If you enjoyed yourselves, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and activate the little bell to stay updated, and see you next, friends.